Hey everybody, what's up? It's Pete with Wielandt Heating and Cooling. Today we got a call. Um, some lady was saying that her outdoor unit is making a loud noise. So I'm gonna take you guys along and see what we can find. So she just said it was a loud noise. I didn't really ask if it was like a rattling or a clinking or a humming, but uh, these noises can be anything from like a stick stuck in the outdoor unit. It could be a loose fan. It could be a compressor that's acting up. It could be some sort of electrical issue causing the capacitor to not do its job properly. Um, it could be a few different things, but we shall see. It's a little hazy out this morning, but apparently there's smoke traveling this way from some wildfires in Canada. So the air quality is not the best right now. Um, and it's early, kind of early, 9:38 Saturday morning. All right, so we're about to pull up. I'm gonna go and obviously and talk to her and kick things on and see what happens. Okay, so I get here and she tells me that the noise is from the indoor unit and that there was water all over the floor. Um, there's no water on the floor currently, so I'm not sure when this problem occurred, but I wanted to do some more investigating and maybe some more questioning. Yeah, there's definitely a noise. It sounds like the fan motor. Yeah, something is definitely rubbing or scratching. Yeah, I'll have to take this guy out and really inspect and inspect inside what's going on. Um, Gonna have to move this guy out the way, pull this whole housing out. It's a little loose. There's some play in it. Maybe something's not tight. Nothing seems to be broken off. That's supposed to just be like that or what? So after a little investigating, the only thing I could find is the fan, or squirrel cage as some people call it, seems a little loose, seems a little wobbly. And I know once the speed kicks up and things start running, any little bit of wobble can become worse and cause vibrations and sounds and weird noises. So I want to see if I could just tighten everything up on it, pop it back in and see what happens. Something else I noticed is that this shaft has a flat part here, a flat part here, and then the rest is rounded. But on those flat parts is where these screws should be sitting. These these nuts or bolts, whatever they're called, should be sitting on these flat parts, and they're not. They're not lined up. So I'm gonna fix that, and hopefully that helps stabilize this whole housing, this whole squirrel cage. So as you can see, where these were previously tightened down, here is on a round part. It should have been, these should have been seated on the smooth. This guy on here, and this guy on this smooth side. But this guy was on the edge, so it wasn't seated properly. So we're going to seat these properly, tighten them back down, and see how it all sounds. Okay, so I tightened everything up and put it back in, and it was still making the noise. So I ended up pulling it back out, kind of taking things apart and tighten things up. And I noticed that when I was tightening things, this base here spins while these are not moving. So when this is supposed to be connected to these, it's not. So the noise is this rubbing against these, basically. So this squirrel cage, the wheel here has to be replaced. Okay, so the new part came in, and I'm going to show you how to install it. I'm going to start by loosening these guys right here so that the whole thing comes off the shaft. Then we're going to remove the motor, and by doing that, on this one all I have to do is remove 1, 2, 3 screws. So now once the motor's out, we have to get this guy out, and by doing that, this has to pop up, and there's screw, and the same thing on the other side. So now that that's up and out the way, you can get this guy out, but make sure to remember which side your screws are on, because you want to make sure you put the wheel back and the new one in the same position, because the fins are facing a certain direction. Once the new one's in, so you just want to reverse what you did for the removal, which is put this back into place, the screws in on each side, and then you want to replace the motor, put the motor you know, back inside the blower wheel. And once everything is tight, this one came with only one set screw, which is fine. Goes along the flat, that's lined up and tightened. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this whole housing, wheel, motor back into this guy so we can get things going. Okay, so now everything is back installed. That's to restore power. And on this guy, there's a safety switch on the door. I'm gonna hold that in and let's see what kind of sound we get. Okay, so that's much better. That's the normal sound. So we're gonna go ahead and install the doors and wrap things up. Okay, so that wraps up that video. So if you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below and I will try and respond. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.